Yo, 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 what it do? Welcome to the Kane and Reloaded show. This your boy 305 Kane in the building.
And it's your boy DJ Reloaded.
Tonight, we gonna touch on one of R. Kelly boo things, one of his main things. Um how you pronounce her name, DJ Reloaded?
Azriel.
Azriel, I think her name is Clary. Um, she put out a little article. Well, she sat down and had an interview, had her little tell on R. Kelly story. And and you know, starting to look like I told you so, DJ Reloaded.
I mean, I told y'all last video we did. I told you, that's the worst thing that can happen. One of the little young PYTs that R. Kelly dealing with, come out and speak about R. Kelly, and it happened.
Mm,
I mean, I hate to say I was right, but I was right.
mm.
You know,
So
and
what you think she's
she,
coming out
she,
for? Why you think she's coming out?
come on, man, don't ask me that question.
Hey,
I
the people
think,
want to know why now?
I don't know, man. For me, I believe that she's coming out because money.
Mm,
She was an inspired singer when she first met R. Kelly.
right.
And let's say that didn't happen for her, right? For whatever reason, her career didn't take off. She said she met R. Kelly when she was 17 years old. And since then, for 5 years, she's been his number one boo.
Mm.
Said R. Kelly was beating her with a shoe,
Size what?
size 12 Air Force One. Um, I mean, she for me, she sounded just like everybody else, you know. And it's like one of those things, like, man, since everybody is saying they got to be true, that could be the case, or it could be a case that everybody is being coached.
Mm.
You know,
Same story from everybody.
same story, man. I don't know. Like I said again, like it's kind of hard for me to take her at face value, especially when she was on Gail King's show and she
Mm,
was vouching harder than the Salvage Girl.
mm.
So I don't know, man. How you feel about it?
I feel basically the same way, man. It's a money grab. Everybody want to come out, get their piece of their pie. You know, um, everybody knew R. Kelly had things he was doing,
Mhm.
and for us to look at this situation and not see that they really just trying to hide the man, and they trying to build their case up so high, and don't believe everybody is telling the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help you God, because I believe a lot of that stuff is fabricated just to make him look more like a villain, which I believe a lot of that stuff he did do. Don't get me wrong. I believe a lot of that stuff he did do.
Okay, so
But
let me ask
a
you
lot
this.
of it is half I believe and half I feel is made up.
So let me ask you this. I'm gonna read this little piece of this article, right?
Hmm.
Because I think she's describing some type of Avenger character.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds
Um,
like a movie.
she says this, and so I know a lot of women out there are too embarrassed, humiliated, and ashamed to come out because this man had that much power to control them, to make them molest their younger niece or molest their younger brother. She said, personally, I had I never did that. I never did anything like that. I would be entirely too ashamed to come forward. Thankful I never been in that situation, but I have seen it done to other women. Yes, I have. Um, ain't nobody got that much goddamn control to make me want to molest my little sister or my little niece or even my little brother. Ain't nobody got that kind of control. Also, they created a narrative that R. Kelly kept them away from their family.
Yeah, but they had plenty of opportunities to get away from R. Kelly if they wanted to.
Oh man, this article goes on, and she gives, I mean, she talked about him beating her with the size 12 Air Force One shoe. Hey, hey,
The G night.
I mean, yeah. She emphasized Air Force One
Mm,
several times here.
hmm
How he
You
made her
know,
write a long text message to her friends, basically saying goodbye, and she wouldn't be able to no longer communicate with them. And then he beat me and abused me verbally and physically. Um, she also said that R. Kelly beat her so bad she was covered in welts all the way from her neck down.
mm, with a belt.
I mean, I know I mean, it had to be a belt, right? I know it wasn't Air Force One.
She had Nike checks from the head down.
I mean, for me, it's kind of hard for me to really rock with her story, man, because when she first came out, when I think about the Gayle King interview, she was really pro R. Kelly. And then, they got nice pictures here together. He's hugged up with her, kissing her.
Hmm
Another picture of them being on the beach. Um, like I said again, they just sitting down vibing on the beach. He got a cigar. So like for me, she kind of like for me, she kind of like made herself not credible. What do
Mm.
you think?
I think she full of she like I say, man, she probably went through some things, so I ain't gonna discredit everything. But for her to want to come out now and switch sides up, it just tell me she want the money too.
I mean, she
She
said
ran out of money. She trying to sustain that lifestyle. She needs some money.
this man forced people to have sex with family members, niece, little young brothers.
She should be part of that conviction because guess what? She said she saw it. That's accessory. She was his main thing. That means she got to be a little bit of interested in the things that he liked to do to be the main thing.
Right, right,
My main thing gonna do what I want to do. We ride or die, Bonnie and Clyde. So
yeah. She said she was also forced to have group sex with him and other men and women up to 5 times a day. But she said R. Kelly was slaying meat boy 5 times a day.
mm-mm-mm.
It's like I said again, man. I just feel like they're making him out to be a monster. I think they have done a great job at making him out to be a monster. I don't think people are really gonna look at the details. They're just gonna know that R. Kelly make very sexual music.
Mhm.
He had yes, the Aaliyah thing did happen. Yes, the tape was R. Kelly. I don't know how he beat that. He had a hell of a lawyer or a blind judge and jury.
Mhm.
Um, so if he's like I said again, I mean, if this was years ago for me, I'm gonna keep saying this. Behind the Mary and Aaliyah, um, and also the sex tape back in the days, I would say throw R. Kelly under the bus and back it up.
Mm.
These new allegations, to me, it feels like Bill Cosby all over again.
Man, but that's what I'm saying. I just feel like I feel exactly what you're saying. They want to. It's time to just everybody just throw him jumping off the bus, throw his ass under that motherfucker, and run him over.
I mean, because this is what she says. She says, uh, she became one of R. Kelly's 5 living girlfriends, but was given the title of being his number one girl, with the star promising to one day marry her and have children with her. So, I mean, if she was number one, that means that everything that she's saying that she's seen R. Kelly do to people, she
She was
was,
right there. That's an accessory.
yeah. I mean, I guarantee you, if anything, and she's coming out saying all this, they're gonna cut that deal for her. My
Oh,
only
she ain't
question
getting
is,
no.
what happened?
Nah, she ain't getting in trouble for none of this.
I mean, they should give her at least a year or two. I mean,
Why?
hell, I mean, Takashi got time.
So
She ain't innocent.
yeah, but she wasn't the ringleader. Takashi wouldn't have got time if he wasn't the ringleader. He would have been out free.
I mean, then she also said, um, if they didn't, follow his rules, the single, twisted rules, he would beat them and get the other women to beat them up too. I mean, so like I said again, I mean, yeah, like she really. I told y'all last time we talked about R. Kelly. If one of these girls come out, it's gonna be game over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She also said he beat me all over. It felt like hours. So he's just saying that he was just beating her ass, but she was number one.
Mm-hmm.
That don't sound like number one to me.
But he had meetings for hours. He went to play basketball for hours, and you never got away.
Yeah. I don't think she was trying to get away. I want to hear what the other girl had to say.
Right.
Um, like I said, that's the tweet or the T. I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the other girl, Jocelyn, to come out and speak out about this because I know they fought in the Trump hotel a couple weeks ago, getting probably getting closer to a month. Um, I
I
want.
won't be surprised if she come out and say somewhat of the same things.
I doubt it. I think she gonna. I think this one here. I think Savage gonna stand firm to the end.
All right.
And once it blows up, she's gonna come out and have her story told. Um,
There you go. She gonna come out and tell her story too.
let me see here. I want to get to this here right. Um, all right. Where is it at? How she said here that like R. Kelly when he's upset with a woman for not performing, he would go months or even years without being physical, sexual with this with one of the girls. And but he'll call the girl into the room to have to do sexual acts with another woman. Like I mean, I don't see a lot of guys run game on women, but to put women in timeout, uh, I gotta believe she got a deal. I gotta believe. I mean, like I said, she has to have a. There has to be more to her coming out and dropping all this here at this point of time. You
Yeah,
know,
it gotta be. It gotta be.
again, she said that he sent. She witnessed R. Kelly sending his girlfriends out to recruit other younger women for sex, which it was her. Um, she was number
She
one.
was the bottom. She was the bottom girl.
She was number one.
The number one recruiter.
Yeah. So I mean, she was 22 years old. She looks like a kid. She can make it look like it's all fun
She
and
can get the
games.
crowd.
Yeah. So this is what really killed me, right? She said, here, every night, everyone had to take places, which meant go to their rooms. I will sleep with Robert every night. We wake up around 4 p.m. and usually has a meeting. We'll usually go out around 6 o'clock, and usually from there we'll go get food anywhere in Chicago. Then from there he'll go to his cigar bar, and we'll go back to Trump. I'm pretty sure Trump Tower, where he had an apartment or his studio. We'll just stay there. Or if he's in a meeting, then we'll stay while he has the meeting, and usually that can be anywhere from 2 hours to 5 hours that we're sitting. So if you're sitting down somewhere for 2 hours to 5 hours, this man beating you with Air Force Ones, you got welts from your neck down. He got other females beating on you when you ain't performing right. you know,
Doing all of this.
yeah, urinating on you, and you would stick around for a meeting for 2 to 5 hours.
This just sounds like a Tyler Perry movie to me.
I mean, of course, R. Kelly lawyer dropped a statement saying that didn't happen. But again, she continued on and said once he usually goes. Let me see here. Okay, see, once he usually goes straight into basketball around 11 to 12 at night and play basketball, and all the way in until about 3 in the morning, 3 to 4 in the morning. So last time I seen R. Kelly picture in court, he had a black hoodie on. Correct me if I'm not, if I'm wrong or not.
Uh-huh.
That nigga didn't look like he was in basketball shape.
Him look like he dribbling a basketball.
A donut ball. Um, for you to say this man is going to a court and playing ball from 11 or 12 and it's going on to 3 to 4 in the morning, that's a lot of cardio and he ain't losing no weight. Then she said after that we eat again. So you eat at 6 and now you in your mind y'all eating again around 3 to 4 in the morning from all that, all the meetings.
Right.
Like after that, we go eat again. We'll go somewhere late night, usually White Castle, which is trash, or McDonald's, which is trash, and get some food. And then from there, we'll go back to the studio and he would just record music all the way up until like 7, 8 in the morning. Then we'll watch a movie and go to sleep and do it all over again. It was like for 5 years. Okay, so for 5 years, you was his number one. 5 years, you met him, and you say you were 17 when you met him.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if you're 17, you met him, and I'm just counting the years, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I mean, you'd be 21, she's 22. I'm just saying, like the numbers, her numbers ain't adding up. And then for R. Kelly be damn near in his 50s, he got to be in his 50s. He got energy like a bull.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how you feel about this, but you know, when I was 28, 29, I could move like that.
Right.
When I hit 30, nigga, I need that sleep. I don't know about you, but when I hit 30, hey, I couldn't function off 2 hours of sleep.
Nah, you can't do 2 hours. I'm gonna be dead in the morning.
So, like I said again, like if you're saying that you go to the studio and just record until like 7 or 8 in the morning and then wake up at 4, like, and he's still functioning, just doing this every day, and he's like 50 some years old.
Nah.
I just don't. I believe that they're being coached. This is my personal opinion. I don't mind who feels different. Feel free. Let me know how you feel. I feel like they're being coached.
Sounds like a movie script to me.
I feel like the same play that they ran on Bill Cosby is being ran on R. Kelly, and
Yeah, make him look like a super villain.
it's easier to run it on Bill on R. Kelly. One, you had a blueprint with Bill. Two, R. Kelly made so many hits and songs about being sexual in his past. It's easy to drag him today and say he did all of this.
But see, that's the thing. Half of it is true. I could believe in that. Half of it is true. The part that makes it like, it's unnecessary is them making him into this ultra villain.
That man, he's Thanos.
Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna call him Thanos. If I could
How you feeling? How you feeling, Jay? Put it in the comments. Let us know how you feeling. You say you feeling different out there.
I mean, I said, I just feel like at the end of the day, man, they railroad R. Kelly. Hell, he can't even. His defense team can't even put together a decent trial because the judge would not reveal names of accusers, etc. So they can't even put together a plan
Right.
to combat what was going to be presented on his trial. So
Exactly.
they
But
pretty much going blind. They doing him the same way the Senate is doing the House with Donald Trump.
mm-hmm.
They want R. Kelly out the way, man. Somebody, the power to be, want R. Kelly out the way.
I can
Period.
believe that.
You
I
know, so I mean, it is what it is. I told you if one of them girls come out, it's game over. I'm gonna stick to that, and it ain't nothing that R. Kelly gonna be able to say, do, because I mean they got a deck loaded, and he ain't got enough money to beat it.
So with that being said, this has been the Kane and Reloaded show. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Facebook, join the YouTube group. YouTube, join the Facebook group. Let's bring this thing together. It's been your boy 305 Kane.
And it's your boy DJ Reloaded.
Peace and love, family.
Peace and love.